Hello everybody! Hello everybody! Today I wanted to talk about eco-anxiety and how I slightly overcame it and how I'm just feeling a little bit better about the whole climate change and climate crisis shebang. This is a video I would have liked to watch 4 months ago when I was just panicking the hell out of my body, and I wish that it can help you in any ways. First thing and realization is that this situation was caused by 200 years of use of coal and oil by people I don't even know because I wasn't born. Just taking a few steps back, like, I'm just new around here and this part of the humanity, like the 200 years of coal and oil, not my responsibility. Even though I'm living this world and I have a heritage of this world and responsibilities for what I do now, the fact that the climate change has mainly been because of these 200 years, and we are still like doing it, but we're gonna talk about that later. But like these 200 past years, not my problem, not my emotional charge, no. No. Second thought is I am only so small. I'm only one human with 24 hours in one day, and I'm only like normal citizen, and even though I have huge privileges because I'm white, Western, able-bodied, and I have all of those, but I'm just only one human. And I can't change million and billion and billions of people in one day. We are gonna put myself back in the context of one human and 7 billion people on this earth. I'm not a huge company, I'm just one little fleshy human. But, even though I'm sensible and I need to take care of myself and my energy and my sleeping patterns, the things I'm doing are really important, and what really helps me about the whole thing is, let's just imagine ourselves like not living and not here, and what would you like to do first to help like the situation, and you were just so annoyed you couldn't do because you didn't have a body and you weren't alive right now. And so I'm just thinking like, oh my god, I have so many opportunities because I'm alive, I have a body, I have like a brain and just intelligence. I am very lucky in the sense that I had access and still have access to education and social media and internet and basically tools to change things, and so yeah, let's make the most of it. Then what I find really important to fight eco-anxiety is to align your surroundings and your habits to the values you now have. If you can, if you're able to, and if you have access to the things, because I found that it really helped me, like even though like a cloth tissue might not seem a lot, even though buying produce in with unpackaged and a few little things in bulk does not seem much, it really just helped me to see that my surrounding was changing and that I was not as reliant on the system I disagreed with. And so obviously this step only applies to people who can change things, and I'm really aware that I have access to things that maybe other people don't have access to, but there are things you can do even though you don't have access to many things. And I find like just the little things, having a water bottle or reusing an old plastic one, just you feel like you're doing something and that you're not giving your money to companies that you disagree with. You're taking back your power and you're feeling a bit more, okay, now I can actually do things. Also, really important, I was reading books and watching documentaries and stuff, and sometimes you can feel just a little bit overwhelmed. I was feeling like we were gonna hit a wall, and while a part of that is true, another part is not, and humans and scientists and other people, creative people, have found solutions to a lot of problems we have, a lot of things we don't do in the best way to help ourselves in the climate crisis. And so I find that focusing and researching those solutions, like green, real proper green energy, and how to do things with less resources, and just finding creative people and creative solutions really just gives me joy and hope is really important. I find that I'm not focusing on the problems anymore. I'm only focusing on the solutions, because humans prefer solutions, and I really I'm a huge optimistic, positive person, and so if I don't fuel myself with negative images and opinions. I know some people do, and it's perfectly alright, but for those that really needs positive energy and positive actions and ideas and solutions to keep going, then I find that really searching and reading about solutions and what people can do and maybe you can do, and so you feel more peaceful, because you're like, okay, some people actually have the situation not in hand, but not as out of hand as you may have thought. Many people will say to you, consumers' choices don't count, it's not enough, like you're really giving yourself a hard time for such a little impact. But they do count. Consumers' choice do count. We need to ask for other solutions and political changes and stuff, but voting with your money every day is, like, at the moment, in the weird economy we're living in, a really powerful tool. And I've read somewhere that Nutella has lost 14% of the market, like the chocolate spread market, and so other brands are slightly coming in, and obviously Nutella is not like the most hurtful thing on this planet, but I find that there is hope, and consumers and citizens will be the answers to that, because industries and states do not change quickly enough. If you have the possibility to not buy things that you don't believe in, and you can buy things that align with your value, then it does matter. It does! Also, more consumers' choice means more power. Like, the more people will change their consumers' habits, the more power we will have. And so the next thing to just feel a bit better is to talk about these things to people you feel secure with, people you feel comfortable with, and some of your friends, some of your family, your neighbors, your colleagues, only if you feel like you can really talk to them. Now, what helped me in the long run feel a little bit better about the situation is ACT, because that's why the news really can make you feel terrible, because just these things, and you won't find solutions in the news, or not as much as what really bring peace and calm to your mind is action. And if you act for solutions, and if you act to build the world that you want to see, and if you act against the world that really freaks you out, then you feel better. So you can act in your daily life, you can act with your friends, and you can act by political demands, like voting and marching, only if you feel comfortable to. But I know that going to a few little march helped me, because I then saw other people concerned about the situation, and I thought, like, okay, I went in the streets, I made this march a little bit bigger just by being there. And also, if you don't like marching, you can write to your local politicians, and so these are little ways to ask for a bigger change. If you can join or even organize a local community around ecological actions and reflections, then this is really great. And plus, seeing other people, normal people care, and normal people with normal jobs gather together is really, really like the most reassuring things you can do to just keep your eco-anxiety a little bit down. This is what I think and what I've done in the past few months to breathe a little bit better, but it's really normal. More and more people are seeing counselors and doctors about this kind of anxiety, and is like really a common thing, so really don't beat yourself up about it. If you need more actions, I have full videos and playlists on my channel about what you can do in your daily life. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, follow me on Instagram. I wish you a great day, please take care of yourself, and I will see you soon. Bye!